Unit 2, The Unlikely Best Friends. Let us do these activities before we read. Friends are an important part of our lives. Why do you think so? Share your ideas with your friends. What do you do when you are with your friends and how do you feel? Now complete the following sentences by writing in shapes given below. Share your completed sentences with your classmates and teachers. One has been done for you. I play with my friends. I sing with my friends. I enjoy with my friend. I feel happy with my friend. I feel comfortable with my friend. I feel relaxed with my friend. The title of the chapter is The Unlikely Best Friends. A. What can be the meaning of unlikely? Discuss in group and then discuss with your teacher. Unlikely means not likely to happen, by chance, or improbable. B. Can you think of some unlikely friends? Share your answer with your teacher. Some unlikely friends are lion and the deer, horse and the dog, bear and the duck, etc. Let us read. Gajraj the elephant lived in the best booth of the royal stables. The king was fond of Gajraj and he had ordered that the elephant should be well looked after. In spite of royal comforts, Gajraj was sad because he had no friends. The Mahout or the elephant trainer was the only one he ever interacted with. The Mahout was a kind man who served Gajraj food and gave him a bath in the elephant pond daily. He was a good caretaker, but not a friend. I wish I had a friend I can play with, thought Gajraj. One late evening, a dog strayed into the stable. Gajraj could see that the visitor was tired and hungry. He pushed some of the food he was munching towards the dog. The visitor wagged its tail, looked up the elephant to convey his thanks, and then turned his full attention to the food in front of him. As soon as he finished eating, he fell asleep. Next morning, Mahath found the stray dog in the stable. He did not mind the dog. He also noticed that Gajraj like seemed to like the company. So he threw some crumbs to the dog, which the animal accepted, wagging his tail. When the elephant went out for a bath, the dog accompanied his friend. Plunging into the water, the elephant gave himself a shower using his long trunk. As the dog watched, the elephant took a thankful of water. The elephant took trunk full of water and playfully splashed the water on his friend. The dog yelped, for he hated taking showers. The Mahavat laughed. On their way home, the elephant picked up the dog with his trunk and placed him on his back. The dog was delighted to get a ride. A farmer passing by saw the dog. Bunty, he yelled. The dog ran to him. The farmer hugged the dog and told the Mahawat that he was looking for his dog ever since he disappeared from his house. He was glad to find him now. The Mahawat had no objection to the farmer taking the dog home. The farmer tossed a rope around the neck of the dog, saying, "Come, Bunty, let's go home." Let us discuss 1. Talk about the things that Gajraj and Bunty did together. Now, write in the shapes given below. One has been done for you. Bunty and Gajraj played. Bunty and Gajraj splashed the water. Bunty and Gajraj ate food. Bunty and Gajraj accompanied. Number 2. Why did the farmer hug Bunty? He was looking for his dog since he disappeared from his house. Therefore, he hugged him. Number 3. Do you think Bunty will leave Gajraj and go home with the farmer? Yes. Gajraj? Yes. The farmer tossed a rope around the neck of the dog. Therefore, he would have to go with him. Part 2. Only when the farmer pulled the rope did the dog realize that he was being taken away from his friend. He yelled. The elephant winced, but neither the farmer nor the Mahawat noticed that two friends were in tears. Next day at lunchtime, the Mahawat served Gajraj his favorite food. When the Mahawat came back after finishing his other course, he was surprised to see that the food had remained untouched. Why, Gajraj, aren't you hungry? He asked, concerned. The elephant did not react. He may have slight indigestion. Let me not force Let me not force him to eat, thought the Mahawat. Then that night too Gajraj did not touch his food, nor the next day. Now the Mahawat was worried. He ran his hand on Gajraj's tummy and felt there was nothing wrong. Why was he not eating then? Is he missing his friend, that dog? The Mahat wondered. Meanwhile, at the farmer's house, the dog had also not touched his food, even since he was brought home. Are you missing your friend? Asked the farmer, remembering the happy look on Bunty's face while sitting on the elephant's back. I cannot see you go hungry, said the farmer. If you miss your friend so much, go to him. The farmer removed the rope with which he had tied the dog. The dog, though weak, sprang to his feet and licked the farmer's hand once and then ran. He stopped only when he arrived at the stable. The elephant picked up the dog with his trunk and gave him a joyous swing. The Mahout was relieved. He quickly brought the food. Both of you eat first, he said. By then the farmer who had followed the dog joined him. The two of them watched with satisfaction the two friends eating food. It's not only Gajraj who has found a friend, said the Mahawat, hugging the farmer. I have also found one. Subbarao, kathakids.com. Now let us discuss. Why did Gajraj not eat his food? He did not eat food because he was missing his friend Bunty, the dog, who were friends at the end of the story. The Mahavat and the farmer became the friends at the end of the story. Read the following lines and ask the questions that follow. A. In spite of royal comforts, Gajraj was sad because he had no friends. The Mahavat or elephant trainer was the only one he ever interacted with. The Mahavat was a kind man who served Gajraj food and gave him a bath in the elephant's pond daily.